Nutrition is the combined activities of food substances, many of which we call nutrients, and they work together.
Have you ever wondered how some people seem to stay healthy with energy, no matter how old they get? Well, meet Dr. Colin Campbell. He is that kind of person. He has spent his 60 years in the field of nutrition and study. And what is more interesting is that he hasn't been sick in ages. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's his secret? How does he manage to stay so healthy and vibrant? Well, if you're as curious as we are, then you'll definitely want to stick around. In this video, we'll talk about Dr. Campbell's top 5 foods he eats to kill cancer and top 3 foods to avoid that cause cancer. Plus, we'll give you his simple exercise. Lastly, we will talk about the supplements he recommends for good health. So, stay tuned until the end for some useful tips you can start using right away. Thomas Colin Campbell is a biochemist from the USA who's all about studying how food affects our long-term health. He's a retired professor from Cornell University, where he used to teach about nutritional biochemistry. Dr. Campbell is big on promoting a special kind of diet. He calls it a plant-based diet, and it's all about eating lots of healthy, natural foods while keeping the fat content low. In fact, he's so passionate about it that he even came up with the term plant-based diet himself. He has written tons of research papers and a bunch of books, including the China Study, which became super popular and is all about nutrition. He's even been featured in a documentary called Forks Over Knives. One of Dr. Campbell's biggest projects was the China Cornell Oxford project, where he teamed up with other scientists to study how diet relates to diseases like cancer and heart problems. It was such a big deal that the New York Times called it the Grand Prix of epidemiology. Let's start with top 5 foods he eats to maintain good health.
The diet that is whole food and plant-based is the kind of diet that serves all these systems simultaneously. That's an important point to keep in mind.
Leafy green vegetables. Dr. Campbell suggests loading up on leafy greens like spinach, kale, and broccoli. He often enjoys a salad packed with 90% green veggies for lunch. These greens are bursting with minerals, vitamins, and fiber. A 2018 study concluded that people who consumed higher amounts of dietary fiber appeared to have a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Consuming dietary fiber might also lower blood glucose levels. And broccoli boosts the immune system and promotes collagen production, wound healing, and iron absorption. Broccoli is a good calcium source, essential for maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis. It also contains compounds like glucosinolates, known for reducing the risk of cancer development. One research shows that eating vegetables daily significantly reduces the risk of high blood pressure, cardiovascular diseases, and even dementia. Legumes. Dr. Campbell emphasizes the importance of legumes like beans, lentils, and chickpeas in a plant-based diet. They're rich in fiber and protein, and they also contain essential minerals like iron, copper, zinc, and phosphorus. These legumes are naturally low in fat and cholesterol, which helps reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity. Grains. As for grains, Dr. Campbell enjoys starting his day with oats topped with fresh fruit, or sometimes his wife whips up a delicious whole grain pancake with fruit puree or maple syrup. His advice? Aim for 1 cup of whole grains daily to stay healthy. Oats, in particular, are packed with beta-glucan fiber, antioxidants, and mineral compounds that support gut health and regulate type 2 diabetes. Fruits. Dr. Campbell makes sure to include 1 to 2 handfuls of fresh blueberries in his daily routine, whether it's at breakfast or as a snack later in the afternoon. Fascinatingly, Harvard research suggests that eating blueberries at least once a week can delay cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. They're rich in vitamin C, anthocyanins, and prebiotics, which promote gut health and overall well-being. Avocado. Another one of Dr. Campbell's go-to snacks is avocados. Not only do they provide a satisfying feeling of fullness, but they also help reduce unhealthy cravings. In fact, every 100 grams of avocado contains 76 micrograms of a natural plant sterol called beta-sitosterol, which promotes heart health. Plus, half an avocado provides 18% of your daily value of vitamin K for strong bones and beta-carotene to support eye health. Dr. Campbell says to skip certain foods for good health. Meat. Dr. Campbell advises eliminating all forms of animal protein from your diet.
We do not need to eat animal foods to get the animal protein. Plants have all the protein we need to have.
His research detailed in his best-selling book, The China Study, suggests that animal protein, particularly from red meat, pork, lamb, and beef, is linked to various diseases, including cancer. Second is sugar. Dr. Campbell emphasizes the detrimental effects of excessive sugar consumption on aging. Excessive sugar consumption has been implicated in obesity, metabolic disorders, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, dairy products. Dairy, particularly cow's milk protein casein, is a troublesome food, according to Dr. Campbell.
Casein is a chemical carcinogen. Some chemicals in our environment qualify as carcinogens. That is, they cause cancer.
His exercise tips. Let's look into Dr. Colin Campbell's playbook for staying fit and fabulous. Known for his pioneering work in nutrition, Dr. Campbell's exercise routine is just as impressive as his dietary insights.
Try to exercise at least an hour and a half every day.
Dr. Campbell is no stranger to jogging or running in the parks. He says, I try and exercise at least an hour and a half every day. Jogging is excellent cardiovascular exercises that strengthen the heart, improve lung function, and increase endurance. Furthermore, it's an excellent way to burn calories and maintain a healthy weight. Running for at least 10 minutes a day can significantly lower your risk of cardiovascular disease. Dr. Campbell also enjoys hitting the links for a round of golf.
Or in the summertime, playing 9 holes of golf in the morning with my wife coming along with me.
Supplements. Dr. Colin thinks some supplements are important for staying healthy. For example, he sometimes suggests taking vitamin D to strengthen bones and muscles and lower the risk of cancer and inflammation. And for older folks, he says vitamin B12 supplements are essential to avoid problems like depression, memory loss, and joint pain caused by deficiencies. Dr. Colin Campbell is all about staying healthy with what you eat. So, if you want to feel great and avoid health problems, listen to Dr. Campbell and eat lots of plants.